Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, the Doppler radar had been busier earlier this afternoon, tracking some showers and thunderstorms. Nothing out there this evening other than the low clouds and fog. Speaking of storms, hurricane season, obviously, and we continue to watch Tropical Storm Chantal, still far away from the U.S. mainland. Here's Florida, North Carolina, New England, right up there. It's near Puerto Rico, and good news in that we don't see any rapid intensification. The winds are at 60 miles per hour, moving at a fast forward speed, but the conditions out ahead of it really don't favor rapid intensification, and if anything, down the road in the long run, showing signs of perhaps weakening, but tracking across the Dominican Republic, Cuba, the Bahamas, off the coast of Florida by the latter part of the weekend, and really weakening to a very weak tropical storm. I mean, obviously a storm in this position with interest we're going to keep an eye on as far as whether or not any tropical moisture would try to work up the coastline later next week. But in the long term, it looks promising as far as no rapid intensification, and certainly many days to be watching that storm system. Meanwhile, in Providence, clouds, high humidity, mild temperatures. The visibility is not bad, at least not yet, but it will be coming down. Temperatures are in the lower 70s. It will stay in the 70s all night long, so mild and muggy. So let's take it into the future. It's starting off at 11 o'clock this evening. Of course, the gray represents the cloud cover, the areas of fog overnight, especially early tomorrow morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and especially near the South Shore. Some of it may be thick enough for a little bit of mist or some sprinkles at around sunrise. Not anticipating a lot of rain during the morning. I mean, I wouldn't rule out a passing shower, but watch what happens by noontime. We start to see breaks in the overcast, so a little bit of sunshine coming through, at least partly sunny skies. That'll warm the temperatures up at least into the low and mid 80s. And then throughout the afternoon, and though we don't show anything widespread, certainly can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Does not look like tomorrow is going to be a washout. There'll be many hours where it's not raining at all, though by late in the afternoon towards the early evening, we'll be watching a line of dying showers and thunderstorms trying to cross the area tomorrow evening. So one of those keep the umbrella nearby, though most of the time you probably don't need it. That kind of a situation. Low clouds and fog overnight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures upper 60s to low 70s. So starting off kind of gray and murky early in the morning, burning off to partly sunny conditions. Temperatures in the 70s. Partly sunny, warm, humid tomorrow afternoon. 80, 85. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out. But temperatures in most areas, at least away from the ocean, in the mid 80s. The coastline will be cooler for a couple of reasons. One, the wind is off the water, and two, it may take until noontime along the South Shore and the beaches for some of this cloud and fogginess to burn off. All right, 7-day outlook, more of the same for Thursday. Partial sunshine, a random shower or thunderstorm, extra clouds, cooler on Friday, 78. Still seeing signs of better weather, though, coming up for the weekend, really warming up close to 90 by early next week. And again, keep in mind, if you have beach plans tomorrow, it may take until 12 noon for the clouds and the fog to burn off. Air temperature at 77. One thing I have changed, the Friday forecast with new information coming in. I've thrown in some extra clouds and cooler temps on Friday at 78, but we do get back on track for the weekend, Saturday, and especially on Sunday.
All right. Thanks, Tony. Coming up next.